Is a 400 plus horsepower Volkswagen Golf actually coming this time? I'll tell you. BMW and GoPro are teaming up, and a grandma just can't get over Tesla Autopilot in a Model S. And she is
scared half to death. I just freak out.
Ah, yes, Noah, you are right. She is just freaking out. Also, a new BMW X5 is on the way, and it's Tuesday. So you know someone will end up doing what, AK?
Doing it wrong.
Real wrong. Oof. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Derek D. This is Fastlane Daily, isn't that right, Goldberg?
That is correct.
That is correct. Hey, real quick, as a lot of you know, on Wednesday mornings, we do, for Friends Day Wednesday, we do the intro live on Periscope. Well, I'm still gonna do that, and you can follow me at the Derek D on there. We are also going to do a Facebook Live before the show as well, while we are setting up and stuff. So go like our Facebook page if you haven't already, facebook.com/FastlaneDaily. As always, we'll shoot the intro live, and you'll get to see a little bit behind the scenes. Isn't that right, AK?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna wanna join in on that. All right, it's a lot of fun. We have fun here, okay? We know that the new BMW X7 is on its way sometime later next year, but while the designers and engineers are hard at work on that, they're also working on the next generation BMW X5, which should debut sometime next year. So why do we bring both the X7 and X5 up in the same story? Well, because they will share the same platform, chassis, if you will. The new X5 will be totally redesigned, and rumors we hear are that BMW could offer a 5 and 7 seat version. That's right. Some previous info also hinted towards two of the BMW X7 flagship SUVs as well, a 7-seater, but a different looking 4-seater, which will be like super luxurious, a more, just high-end version. Consider it like the Maybach of SUVs. I've always liked the X5. I have. So I'd imagine the X7 will be pretty nice. I wonder if Jay-Z will buy the X7, because we all know he said we don't drive X5s, we give them to babies' mamas. So maybe he's changed his tune when it comes to the X7. We'll have to see what Beyonce's driving. Okay. Autopilot is coming to a car near you, and if you don't like it, too bad. Because guess what? There's nothing you can do about it, so shut up. I'm just kidding. But there's really nothing you can do about it. Oh, that sounds good. The Tesla Model S has done the best so far in offering a pretty solid autopilot function. But let's be honest with ourselves, folks. The technology is very cool, but it also, does it not kind of scare the hell out of you a little bit? Getting in a car, it drives itself. There's nothing more comfortable than having full control of your vehicle. Am I right, AK?
True.
Yeah. Now, with autopilot, you're relinquishing control. And yes, I know at any moment you can turn it off and regain full control, but you get my point. Well, some of you may have seen this, but a 70-year-old grandma exemplifies this fear if you haven't. Her reaction is comical, but it's also very real. She's completely freaked out by the Tesla Model S Autopilot, and at one point she says,
"Oh, Jesus, this is my first day out, and I'm about to die."
Oh, come on, relax.
she goes, "Oh, Jesus, this is my first day out, and I'm about to die." A little exaggerating there, but obviously she was okay, but it's hard to wrap your head around what's happening when you're so used to being in control, especially for people that are older. A young kid nowadays would probably have the exact opposite reaction and talk about how cool it is. Here we have an older woman who's super scared, like she wants to touch the wheel. Or maybe they would be like Noah here. What would you do, dude?
I just freak out.
Ah, a freak out, of course. You guys want to watch that again, the link's in the description. It's worth a couple watches. It's pretty funny.
Oh, come on, relax.
Anyone that likes hitting the track on track days, they like bringing their GoPros, right? GoPros are great. I love mine. I use them pretty often. So with that in mind, BMW is the first automaker to cater to GoPro lovers by adding GoPro integration into their LapTimer app. Right now, it only works with iOS devices and allows drivers to start and stop recording of their connected GoPro camera simultaneously with the start-stop function of the LapTimer app. One of the really cool things about it is that the video is not stored only on the camera, but a low-res version of it is saved on the phone as well, so you can play it back next to the map view on the app's home screen. Plus, you can see it right there on your dashboard, right on the screen, which is cool too. GoPros, I tell you, great little cameras, AK.
I love the GoPro.
Yeah. I'll be doing actually a time lapse using them when I paint my beater truck within the next month or so. So I'll have that for you guys. You can see it should be pretty cool. So we've told you guys this before, and now we are hearing it again. Volkswagen is considering a 400 plus horsepower Golf R. When asked about when this very hot of hatches will go into production, VW told Drive Australia, no affiliation with our Drive here, quote, "Let's see, there might be a surprise coming. We have this year the 40th anniversary of the Golf GTI. Be surprised in May or June," end quote. The head of product communications didn't say anything else, but he did say it will be fast. So I guess he did say something else. We would all love to see a 400 horsepower Volkswagen Golf R go up against the Ford Focus RS. So Volkswagen, if you're listening, my friend Shia has a message for you.
Just do it! Yes, you can!
Yeah, what he said. Yes, you can. All right, let's all watch someone who ends up doing it wrong, AK.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Okay, so if you see a street is flooded, especially if it's like really flooded, your best bet is to not try and go through it because you don't know how deep the water actually is. So this video is from a news crew at KTRK TV in Houston, Texas. There's been some crazy floods down there, and right in the beginning of this video, you see a white car completely submerged. And you hear the reporter, Steve Campion, saying, "Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?" Then the camera pans over, and you see a guy in a black Honda Insight drive right into the flooded area. Right in. Of course, he immediately loses traction and starts floating. You see the backup lights come on because the dude put the car in reverse, as if that will magically turn your car into a boat. That doesn't work that way. The guy stays in there for a while. He finally opens the passenger side door, and he looks very confused. I don't know how you could be confused. You're sinking in a car. You're sinking in water in your car. That's what's happening. But Steve, the reporter dude, is like, "Dude, you have to get out of the car." The guy's like, "What should I do?" He yells, "What should I do?"
Instincts are clearly failing this guy.
Yeah, and Steve politely says, "You gotta swim, swim." He finally gets it and starts to swim as his entire car is getting engulfed in water. Steve then goes out in the water, helps the gentleman to a standable level. The guy said he didn't see it, and he didn't think the water was that deep. Well, of course you can't see how deep the water is in a situation like that. And you're in a car. The car is completely now underwater, and the guy is still very shaken up, and he seems disoriented. Adrenaline's probably going. Confused, though. Kind of like, what the hell just happened? Well, sir, I'm going to tell you what just happened. You were doing it wrong. You did it all wrong. I'm glad you're okay, though. Too bad his Honda Insight didn't have the insight to not go in the water.
Nailed it.
He didn't have the insight.
He didn't have the insight.
Yeah, the car is just, maybe if it was autonomous, it would have went around the water.
The car's the victim of the situation.
Yeah. If you guys want to see that again, the link, of course, is in the description. It's a good one.
Yep.
It's a good one. I don't know, for insurance reasons, hopefully that's going to...
Slight water damage.
Yeah, slight water damage, yeah.
Oh, as it goes underwater.
Yeah, that's not going to end well for that car. Our FLD question of the day is, what are your thoughts on autopilot, and do you welcome the new technology? Me personally, I definitely welcome it. I just want it to always be an option. I would never want a strictly autonomous car. In that case, the fact that you are the one who decides when you want it to be autonomous or manual means you're still in total control, essentially. So that's my take. What about you, AK?
I want to be in control all the time.
What if you want to, if the technology is good and it can drive itself on the highway, but you could, turn it off immediately?
Cruise control's enough for me.
Old school thinking. What about you, Max?
I like driving cars, so I don't want someone else doing it for me.
Yeah. What if you're tired, though? Your car
Never
Shouldn't be in
pick
the
you up?
car then.
All right.
You shouldn't be driving.
All right. Point taken. What's your point? Hashtag FLDQ of the D. And do you think Goldberg knows the email? AK?
Tips at fastlanedaily.com.
You almost said .gov.
I almost did say
It's
.com.
.com.
Doc go.
What do you think, AK?
Tips at fastlanedeli.com.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Well, there you have it, folks. That's it for Fastlane Daily today. Remember to follow us on all our social media, especially Facebook, because we'll be live tomorrow on there for the intro to the show. You're not going to want to miss that, all right? I'm Derek D. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will talk to you then.
This Derek D fellow, he seems very nice. I don't watch on the computer too often because I'm busy, but he seems to know what he's talking about with the cars.
Of course he does. He's great.
was
You listen to
really
this guy?
good.
I wasn't going to vote for him, and now I am. He likes Derek D. It's going to be great. Fantastic. I vote for Derek D. Walls of days.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane, baby.